All right, Mike, I think we're in trouble here. Over the top.
Hey, we're not going to take this.
Well,
hello.
How you doing?
All right.
All right.
Good to be here. This is Twisted Sister, obviously. Mike Williams in here. How you guys doing? How's
JJ French over here. AJ Farrow. Eddie Fingers Ojeda. Martiano Mendoza. And
this is the Snyder. I gotta say, it's really nice to see you guys in here. I mean, we were expecting it, but we were not expecting, you know, this sort of a reception. Sorry, but listen,
This is Canada.
I gotta say, it's a good thing that you guys are here because
Why?
we happen to have some presents. What is it? This is double platinum for Stay Hungry.
Yeah!
The latest LP, over the top. Apparently, though, it's like 350,000 now in Canada.
You mean triple platinum?
Like more than triple platinum. Triple platinum with the gold thrown in. All right, so this is commemorating sales of 200,000 in Canada of Stay Hungry. This is to Eddie. Eddie! Come over here. Mark Mendoza.
All right.
Check this Mark Puma. Puma. Only the manager. JJ. From JJ to AJ. And last but not least, D. Snyder. Big round of applause. Hey, not only that, but
What is this?
we also have
There's more.
for Can't Stop Rock and Roll, a gold single. What does that mean? 75,000, I think, in Canada. This one's for JJ.
Great in my bathroom.
All right, we got Mark.
Reading material.
Good hearing. D.
Yeah.
AJ.
Yeah. Thank you.
Eddie. And Mark Puma. So listen, look at this. This is an official D. Snyder wound on my arm.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. I mean, they didn't take that from me at the airport?
No, they didn't take these either. Check this out. All these. Okay.
Listen, guys, congratulations on the LPs. Those are great. We're going to be talking with you in a little while. We'll sit down and do a bunch of stuff. First of all, why don't we check out Twisted Sister? This is from, what, 18 months ago? And this is, no, Can't Stop Rock and Roll.
Can't Stop Rock and Roll. Here, man.
One thing we should clarify, though, is that the gold single is actually for We're Not Gonna Take It and not You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. The
But it's
record...
a positive thought.
It was a positive thought.
Does
Yeah.
JD stand for Juvenile Delinquent? Or
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. But, you know, it's for We're Not Going to Take It, but the wrong... See, he's not a total idiot because the record company put the wrong side up. The flip side was exposed, and that's why he said you can't stop rock and roll.
So this whole thing with the double platinum and the gold albums, does this make slogging it out on the rock and roll trail all worth it now?
Nah. No, I mean, hey, this is what it's all about. I mean, the band has satisfaction of knowing that if nothing ever happens again for us, if we have no more hit albums or whatever, at least we can hold up our album and say, one time, we did it, man. We made a dent, we made a difference. In 1984, people knew our song, they knew our name, and nobody could ever take that away from you. But we don't intend to leave. We're going to have more hit albums and more platinum. We got a lot of empty walls, like that's going right in my bathroom, right over the toilet, so everybody's, you know, they go to the bathroom and they can see. Twisted Sister had a gold single in Canada, I see, you know, and they'll go all over the cedar probably, and they'll have to wipe it off, but still they'll know that we did something.
But I remember the story of you inviting any A&R guy to be driven out to Long Island in a limousine. You treat him to dinner in the show and then drive him back in the limousine. 2 guys took you up on it.
Yeah, and we offered any A&R guy. I mean, even the lowest of the low. We would have accepted a janitor faking it with one of those record company satin jackets. We said we will give you a limousine ride to and from your home, wherever you live, plus dinner, if you just come see Twisted Sister. And in 4 years, 2 A&R guys actually took us up on it. And both those people wanted to sign the band. But unfortunately, when they got back to the record company, nobody else had seen Twisted Sister, and nobody believed how good he was saying it was, so they said, forget about it. You know, and that was the end of Twisted Sister.
Wow. What about the whole English thing now? Releasing the 12-inch in England? Or...
It was the end of when I said the end of Twisted Sister in the States.
Yeah.
A photographer named Ross Halfon, he works for Kerrang and Sounds magazine. He came to a club, saw Twisted Sister, and he said, man, what are you doing here? You should be superstars. He saw the place going wild.
Tea delivery.
Thank you.
There you go.
And I love your last video. Yes, folks, tea. It's for the old throat. It's got many miles on it.
Speaking of video, it was We're Not Going to Take It that really broke you guys internationally. And it's an interesting video. It's
Go ahead.
It's an interesting video in that it doesn't have all the old cliches, like whether it be, you know, women or just, you know, the heavy stud image or whatever. It's a really neat video that is on a class all its own, I think.
Yeah, well, Twisted Sister's not against these cliches as much as they're not really Twisted Sister. I mean, there's tons of bands I like who are very much into the, let's make women submit to disgusting sex acts and while we're doing drugs and drinking and worshiping the devil, you know, all the classic heavy metal references. But that isn't, you know, that's also a generalization. It's a stereotype. It's a prejudice like anything else. People just take some of the negative aspects of heavy metal and they blow them out of proportion. Twisted Sister is not about that. In our video, we felt the most important thing to keep in a rock and roll video is fun. Rock and roll, when it started with rock around the clock, it meant party all the time. It was supposed to be fun. And I think not only heavy metal bands have forgotten that, but a lot of new wave bands with these spacey, cosmic videos, they're too heavy. People want to laugh, people want to enjoy themselves, and Twisted Sister gives people that, and I think our success is proof that we were right. People want to have a good time.
Well, why don't we take a look at you having fun? Why don't you go to your video? It's on 2.
This is the one we got to go single for?
Yeah.
This is great, man. Get ready. Hold on to your seats. Niedermeyer is on the way with We're Not Gonna Take It. Oh, yeah.
The incredible Dee Snider, Monty Python.
Yes, it's talking.
Now the Dancing Teeth. The Dancing Teeth. Oh, he's a Monty Python fan. Good boy. Did you see Meaning of Life?
You got it.
Was there a vomit scene in Tense? Okay, good.
Okay, what happened in Texas? Tell the truth.
What happened in Amarillo, Texas?
Amarillo,
Big
Texas.
place, Texas. You
Yeah.
gotta be specific.
Amarillo.
Amarillo, Texas. I was arrested when I came off stage for, what was it again? Profanity, abusive language, and disorderly conduct. I mean, what a generalization, you know? I mean, what exactly is disorderly conduct? Apparently, somebody took exception to some of the language I used on stage. I curse a little bit.
No.
A lot. Profusely. I curse a lot, but I don't think that it's not obscene. I'm just communicating. It's the way people talk. People curse. And cursing is a informal dialect of the English language. Let's face it.
But somebody took offense to it.
Yeah, well, somebody who shouldn't have been there. Some parent, and they arrested me because these people came to see Twisted Sister, paid money to see Twisted Sister's show, and I cursed on stage, so they arrest me? Some kid on the street. They're wrong. You know, the United States prides itself on the big First Amendment, freedom of speech, and God bless America, and all that stuff. And so we're fighting in court, and it may take millions of dollars. And it may cost millions of lives. But it's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it, and we're going to stand up for the rights of all rock and roll bands and say what they please within their shows. And we're going to win.
Good for you for standing up.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Dee Snider takes on the First Amendment.
That's right. Well, you don't have the First Amendment up here. What are you? You're freedom of speech up here?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you
Let
were.
us do anything we
Anything you
want.
want?
I guess the Boy George factor is really kicking in with you, and the reason why I say the Boy George factor is that he can't walk anywhere.
He can't walk anywhere. Yeah, he limps.
No, but I mean, it's just...
Oh, I thought you were talking about his sex experiences. He can't walk.
Everybody recognizes him and is like that. Same thing happening with you?
Very much. The hair, radioactive yellow hair, is not like, you know, a common thing in this world, and people see, and my house, I have to move, is besieged by people. I mean, they surround the house and they sing, "We're not going to take it." And I'm not home.
And of course you hate all of this and you wish it had never happened.
Nah, I love it. I mean, you know, sometimes it's a you know, a problem trying to eat. You know, like a warm meal in a restaurant is unheard of at this point, because everybody comes over and says, "I really hate to bother you, but could I have an autograph?" And so you don't want to say no, you know, but it's just a little problem, but this is, you know, the price of fame, and I don't mind it. I'd much rather have too much fame than too little fame, you know. I've spent years of people pointing their fingers and laughing at me. It's a nice change of pace to have people admiring me.
You were saying about the radioactive blonde hair. I understand that
Remember 3 Mile Island?
Yeah.
I live down the block.
Just down the street.
Something in the milk.
I understand that you're taking out like a Lloyd's of London policy on your hair?
Well, I'm trying to. I've approached them. They've never insured hair before. And they don't know exactly, you know, like, does this include, they won't cover me for irate barbers. because there's a lot of barbers in this world who are really pissed off about Twisted Sister and my hair.
All right, well.
And so what if they attack me and chop my hair off? Am I covered? I don't know.
Listen, as part of the tour that you guys are doing, we're running a contest in conjunction with it called our Much Metal Contest. Now, you've probably seen this before. What you have to do to get in on some of the great stuff that we're giving away, like 10 VCRs, 9 copies of your Stay Hungry video,
Pay attention
20
to this man.
Much Metal video compilations, and 200 audio cassettes from We Are Bands, is identify the following 9 bands in this video scramble. Okay, get down to your local A&A Records or Flipside location, look for the display, fill out a ballot, and you could get in on that. What we're going to do is run the video scramble for you once more. Right?
I think I want a VCR.
There it is. Get down to your local A&A Records or Flipside location. Listen, they're calling for you to go. Apparently, you've got a sound check that you have to go to.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for dropping by and being part of the show.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right,
Mike,
take care
you
of
know,
yourself.
Cleveland misses you, but I know they like you up here too, man.
Well, thanks a lot.
You know what you need on the back of that denim vest? You need a Twisted Sister logo, just like
wait
this
a minute.
one, man.
Well, give me the jacket.
Hell no, get your own. You got to earn it, pal.
I got it.
You got to go through. You got to dog for this. You know what dogging is? That's what we do the initiation process.
Oh no.
Do you want to be initiated? Do you want to be a real Twisted Sister, Mike?
What time?
What time? This is gonna take a year. Why don't we take him on the bus with us for a while? We'll prank him.
Okay, well, let's go.
He knows
Let's go.
what he's in for. Listen, we got one for you. You want a special request?
Oh, special request.
got it.
This one, just to show you that Twisted Sister loves heavy metal, and the people we're touring with, we love the band we're touring with. It's a great package. Iron Maiden, Twisted Sister's got to be the heavy metal package of the century, if not the year. This is Iron Maiden. This
Aces High.
Aces High, yeah. Let me get to see it.
Because they're under the